Hey, Bruce. Thumbs up and high five. Hope life's treating you well. I've got a few things I want to say, and then I will open it up to a panel, and then maybe we'll do another hour or two. Who knows? Send one 1000. B Lady. Destination Chronicles. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Just waiting for a few more people to pop in. So anyway, so I hope things are going well with you guys tonight. Probably open it up to a panel in a couple of minutes. Lizzie Ann, hello. Much love to you. Thumbs up and a high five. Great to see you. I just don't like the way the previous live stream ended. I just, there was a certain person in there that was really pushing an issue about, improving channels and doing things different. And, even though we made an effort to try to put it to rest and just move on, it kept going. And then it was starting to confuse other people in the stream. And toward the end, I just decided to end the stream. I just want to make something perfectly clear. My channel is my channel. R5's Adventures channel is her channel. We'll do what we see fit with those channels to grow them or not grow them. It's as simple as that. I am not looking to grow this channel at any expedient pace. I did this to go live and be with the people that I love and I've grown to love and enjoy hanging out with. It's as simple as that. But to have someone come in and constantly be pushing to change it, even after we say, we're good, we're working on certain things, we're good, we understand what you're saying, I've even validated what this person was saying, but it wasn't let up. And it was continuing to be pushed, and it started to confuse people. This is what really pissed me off, is that it really was starting to confuse other people in the chat, and it wasn't let go. So I'm just going to say, as a general announcement, please, I appreciate critique, but what I don't appreciate is pushing that or imposing that on people. So please don't do that. Don't do that with anybody. Don't do it with me. Don't do it with your friends. Don't do it with anybody. If you've got advice, give it. Give it once and leave it up to that person to take that advice or not. I think that's pretty simple. And I think that's the way it should be. But it wasn't in that chat. And I can tell that person, which I still respect, that I didn't appreciate it. Sterling Silver, I'm glad you came back, bud. I'm glad you came back. Because that conversation that we had just prior to the stream ending before, it wasn't about game shows sucking or people that doing game shows suck or anything like that. Someone in the chat had mentioned something about doing something like that for us or doing something different on the channel. And game shows had come up, and Crystal just simply voiced her opinion on how that wouldn't work for her. That's all. That doesn't mean it's not going to work for you or anyone else, but that's really all that had taken place. But there was a certain person in the chat that kept persisting and continuing to push the issue, and it caused a great deal of confusion. And I sincerely apologize for that, Sterling. I really do. It wasn't meant for you to walk in on a bunch of drama. You didn't walk in on a bad part of a conversation or anything like that. You probably walked in on Crystal talking about how a game show theme wouldn't work for her. Well, it wasn't a put down toward anyone. It was just her simply expressing her opinion about that not working for her because someone had mentioned it in the chat. So I'm glad you came back. I'm glad a lot of you came back so that I could clarify that. You know what I'm saying? Let me catch up on the chat here real quick, and then I'll see if anybody wants to come up. Excuse me. Got my second truck on the road Friday. Awesome. Sounds good. Bruce Napier, that's awesome. I'm very glad you came back, Sterling, because I was very concerned after you left. I'm very sorry that you walked into that thinking, with that line of thinking, because I was reading your comments and other people's comments after the live stream ended. I don't like the way it ended. So I apologize. Destination Chronicles, hello. R5, welcome. I feel like it's going into someone's house and rearranging the furniture. You just don't do that. I agree. And the hardest part about this is I respect this person. So I'm not saying who it is. I'm not going to say who it is. But you just don't do that. Please don't do that. I enjoy having all of you here, and I just don't. Constructive feedback is one thing, but getting it continuously thrown in your face in the chat, and it just doesn't. It's not going to work for me. You know what I'm saying? So Angie Blackman, hello, great to see you. Sterling says, "I'm sorry, I'm just catching up here. If a person is happy where they are, no, they shouldn't say otherwise. I agree with that. Totally agreed. It's our channels, we run them." Lizzie Ann, right, just don't do that. Sterling Silver says, exactly, Gil, that would piss me off too. It's not fair to channels anywhere out there. I would never allow that to happen on my channel. Crystal, hello, Destination. No, Sterling. Darn it, the chat jumped. Sorry about that, guys. R5 says, our weekend stream is my chance to unwind. Exactly. It's just as much my chance to unwind as well. And I enjoy the stream. And I'm not saying that my channel's perfect or her channel's perfect. Please don't think that, because I don't. I know there's a lot of things that I could be doing differently to step up my game and bring in more viewers and more subscribers. And, and I haven't been able to do that lately because, like I said, I've had a limited amount of scrap. This COVID-19 has knocked everybody on their ass. And just recently with my wife, there's been a lot of personal stuff coming up that just, I can't do it. And I had to put YouTube on the shelf. My family takes precedence and they take priority. And that's the way it's been. That doesn't mean that that's always the way it's going to be. YouTube will come back around and I'll be able to start doing videos again and whatnot. But until then, all I can count on is your understanding, or hope that you'll understand. Nathaniel Lee, hello. It is good to see you. I hope life's treating you well today. Diane Brianne Fairchild, great to see you. Life's treating you well. Jelly Duck 100, hello. Great to have you here. Let's go ahead and continue. Likewise, Angel B Lady says, Gil Skills Live, I honestly apologize for anything I said upset you. I've been concerned watching you work so hard to be monetized. I appreciate that, B Lady. I appreciate you being concerned. But I would have appreciated it more so, since you outed yourself by saying that, if you had brought that to me privately. I really would have. I would have appreciated if you brought to me privately, because honestly, it disrupted the live stream. You started down that path and it disrupted the live stream. I'm sure that's not necessarily what you meant to do, but it happened. And in the process, it confused a few people along the way, and that bothers me. Guess it was a good thing I wasn't in last stream. Perhaps not, but you could rewatch it if you want to. That's completely up to you. Mo Homestead, it says, okay, I missed something icky, so I will just hug you and say, smile, it's okay. Don't let it get to you, sweetie. You know, Mo Homesteading, I love your optimism. Thumbs up. And a high five. There you go. I really do appreciate your optimism. Let's see. Nikki Pickage just scratched. Really, you missed me that much? I just went to the shower, Gil. You didn't have to restart all over with a new stream. R5 wasn't that bad. No, R5 was great. I just, it was going on 3 hours, and I'm sure she would like to, get on with some things and take care of some things. And she's here in the chat right now. So, of course, you can say hello to her if you'd like. But I had a couple of things that I had to get off my chest, and I'm glad I did, because the people that were affected came back in, and I had a chance to explain my viewpoint, Crystal's viewpoint, and how we feel that that all went down. Let's see. Diane says, I just made 6K in 4 months public. I went public on my channel 4 months ago. It took a lot of quality content. I completely agree with you, Diana, Brianne Fairchild. I mean, if you work diligently on your channel, if you're putting in all the right tags and you're making sure your SEO is on board with your titles and your descriptions, your tags are all in line, you're ranking in searches, and you're putting out the quality content, not only quality content, but consistently putting it out, on certain days every week, certain times every week. I agree with you. I agree with B Lady. A channel can grow if you do all those things. And I definitely need to get to the point where I'm doing those again. I'm not going to lie. The channel has suffered a bit lately because of events that have happened in my life. I completely agree with you. And congratulations. You should be proud of that. You should be really proud of that, Diana. I would be. That is for darn sure. So let's see. So no channel is perfect, but YouTube for myself and many others is for fun. So you do what you enjoy. Exactly. You do. Your level of ambition is your level of ambition. If you come on YouTube to make cat videos and you're happy just making cat videos, then you make cat videos. If it makes you happy, all the more. And if you gain a few viewers for it, that's icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying? That's great. If you have more ambition, if you want to get monetized, if you want to make YouTube money from YouTube, if you want to make a career out of YouTube, then your ambition needs to be adjusted accordingly. Then you start doing your research. Then you start figuring out what's going to work, what's going to attract your viewers. What are all those SEO words and search terms that you need to be using that's going to click all the right ways and bring all the people in and get the YouTube algorithm to work for you. You need to do all those things. And I'm not oblivious to that fact. And what was said in the live stream before this made it seem like that person didn't realize I knew those things. But I do. And I get it. I totally get it. But just being pressed on it, being overbearing almost, I would almost use the word, I would use the word overbearing on a subject like that. It's not cool in the chat. It's not cool. West Haven always and forever. Hello. Psh, welcome. Sparkle Supreme Queen is up in the house. Psh, along with Anjuna Eric. Psh, welcome. Great to have you. I hope life is doing well today. Yes, no channel is certainly Queen or King YouTube either. Like I said, everybody's here for their own reasons. And they have to, their ambition level, is what they want it to be. You follow your passion, whatever that may be. Diane Fairchild says, I do live streams regularly on StreamYard. I would be happy to come up on yours one evening when I don't have cold cream on my face and curlers in my hair like tonight. Diana, I would be honored. I would be truly honored to have you up on my live stream. And yes, that would be amazing. Computer Chick Productions, hello. Psh, says, I was in the last stream for a bit, but was doing my travels around. What did I miss or have to rewatch? The best thing to do, probably, honestly, would be to watch the last half hour of the stream. Because I really honestly don't want to say it over and over again, because I wanted to get it off my chest, but I don't want to repeat it throughout this entire live stream, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to be rude, but at the same time, I don't want to drag somebody through the mud. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be super drama guy. Nikki Pinkinson to Scratch says, damn, Gil, oh, wait a minute. I'm already there. Damn, Gil, I just took a shower. I am so sorry. I left Paco. I was supposed to hold it down. Damn. Neuro Trigger says you're about to end, just got to work. I was about to end, then I ended, and then I restarted a brand new stream, and I'm here talking about the last few minutes of the last stream. So there. Yes, I'm a live stream beast. Scrap and Pallet Man, welcome back, brother. Thumbs up and high five. Great to see you. But yeah, I mean, in the end, I'll say it one more time, then I'm going to end it. I mean, in the end, everybody's here on YouTube for their own reasons. You know, they have their own level of ambition. You know, sometimes life has to take precedence. You know, your real life has to take precedence, and YouTube has to get put on the back burner. And that happened to me. You know, that's why you're not seeing YouTube videos every week on my original channel. That's why you're seeing sporadic live streams on here, because I can't be on here every day. I can't be on here every day. I've got a job. You know, I've got a wife that was just in the hospital for the last 4 days. You know, I've got other personal things that are going on that I can't really discuss. So everybody's got their own thing going on. But to sit there and be overbearing on how to make your channel better, it's not a good way to go. Advice, yes, great. But to press someone on that advice, no, that's not great. Apocalypse says, I did hold it down pretty well, actually. So there, I'm glad you were there to stick up for yourself, Apocalypse. That is good. Sent 1,000 cells. What I mean is I would have shown my true... Wait a minute. Did he say something prior to that I need to hold in context? Let me read that. Well, what I mean is I would have shown my true colors with that one person. I didn't want to scare people away like that from your channel. It's all good. It's all good. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There we go. All the fun has been here, Shanette. Has it really been here? Shanette Williams, it is good to see you. Much love. I am glad you are here this evening. We're gonna lighten up the mood here in just a few moments. Like I said, I went live. I wasn't gonna go live, but I couldn't let the way that the last live stream ended, because I didn't like the way it ended, and I wanted to come on and tell you why I didn't like the way it ended. It's just as simple as that. No ulterior motive there. Yeah, Scrap Pallet Man's got the awesome emojis going. Woodle, woodle, woodle. And I am almost completely caught up. Give me just a moment here. Live, woo, Shanette Williams. I am glad you are here, Shanette Williams. I know I'm repeating myself. Shauna, hello, Shauna. Much love to you. I am almost completely caught up here. I think I used the right word. You did use the right word, sent 1,000. Diane says, yes, like in the movie, you build it and they will come, in reference to building your channel. Precisely. Precisely. You know, at some point in the near future, when I can get all cylinders fired again, and I can do what I want to do on my YouTube channel, not only the original, but this one too, you're going to see a dramatic change. It'll be almost instantaneous when I can put in that effort. But until then, I've got to stay somewhat relevant. I got to let you guys know I'm still alive. And me being live like I am now, I try to enter in a somewhat entertaining value to it by letting my personality shine through. This is who I am. This is who I am. And I enjoy being who I am. I am not fake. I am not someone different the second I turn off the camera. I'm not. Crystal can attest to that. Nomadic Unbroken can attest to that. Scrap and Pallet Man can attest to that. Steel Scrap Kingdom can attest to that. I've met them all personally. Gil Skills, I feel you. We love and appreciate the thought you put yourself out there for us. And you know, that should, you know, as far as what happened on my stream goes, that shouldn't happen to anybody. So don't let it happen to yourself. You know, if you are putting in what you want to put in on your YouTube channel and someone kind of comes in and imposes their advice and, you know, and oversteps their advice to you, don't let that stand. Say, hey, I got this. It's all good. I got this. This is the way I want to handle my live stream. This is the way I want to handle my YouTube channel right now. It's as simple as that. You don't need to be a dink about it. Just tell them the way it is. Hold on a second. All right. Raven the Blackbird, hello. Psh, thumbs up and a high five. Great to see you. Deadpool, holy crap. Hello. Psh, great to have you. Endless Vlog says, be who you want to be. Welcome back, by the way. Psh, and if people don't like it, then be yourself and have fun. Yes. Yes, I don't like fakes either. I really don't. You get what you see as a good guy, not fake. Thank you, R5. I appreciate you saying that. Raven, to answer your question, because you asked this before when I ended the previous stream, my wife is doing very well. Thank you for asking. She was discharged yesterday afternoon because there's really nothing else that they could do in the hospital. She had her MRI scan, and she needs to discuss the results with her urologist. And there was no reason to keep her because she was on pain medication to curb the pain until she gets to the urologist and we figure out what the next step is. So they discharged her on Saturday and she's been home comfortably ever since. And she's doing her thing. You know, she barely missed a beat. But I'll keep you guys updated on how she's doing because it affects me, and what affects me affects you guys because it changes my mood, it changes my routine, it changes the way I behave on YouTube. So I will keep you up to date, I promise. Angel, hey, Angel Munez, hello. Psh, great to see you. Dojo's allotment specialist, hello. Psh, great to have you. Hope life's treating you well. Doling out a lot of thumbs up this evening. So I'm glad you came in. Let's see. Staying busy, always doing something. It keeps my mind going in circles. Sure do love you. Hope your weekend is fantastic. Awesome. She's talking to B Lady. Nothing good health and peace for you. Nothing but good health and peace for you, Gil. You and yours close to you. It's hard to stream through hard times. I've done it many times. So it shows your thanks, man. I appreciate you saying that. Coming from you, I appreciate that. Trust me. That's awesome. Thank you, Raven. I appreciate that too. Jenny O'Brien, it is good to have you here. Thank you so much for stopping in. Feel free to stay a little while. I'm going to invite a few people up here if they want to come on up and say hello. Tammy Jackson, welcome. Great to have you. Yes. I did a chant for Melissa. Thank you. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. I hope it works out. I hope it does something for her. Maybe you know, she'll win on a scratch off ticket or something to make her feel a little better. That'd be awesome. Or maybe she'll get healthier. That would be even better. Let's see. All right, I'm at the bottom of the chat. Yay, Marilee. Great. So let me go ahead and put the link in the chat if anybody wants to come up and say hello. We can discuss a few things if you like. That would be fine. We can have a little fun. Hope all goes well with her MRI results. Appointment, brother. Thank you, Sean. I really do appreciate it. She's got a mass on her kidney. For those of you that may not know, she's got a mass on her kidney, and we are not certain if it is cancerous or not. However, regardless of whether it's cancer or not, it's going to have to be removed because it's obstructing a tubule or the passageway that goes into her bladder. So they need to know what they're dealing with first, and that's why we're going to be talking to the urologist. All right, let me slap a few people into existence. There we go. We got our 5 adventures starting off with the thumbs up and a high five. I feel like I just saw you. And here we go. Oh, we got Sterling Snow. Let me get to the right screen there. I don't like
it. I'm like cut off the screen.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I wanted to personally jump up.
All right, hold on, because everybody's trying to talk at once, and I got to slap one more person up here. Oh, there we go. We got Raven.
Got me. Oh, my
Black
head.
Bird. Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
Ah, jeez. I'm so sorry.
He had his big
Yes,
old
I do
dog
have
ready to
allergies.
camera.
Jefferson Silva, hello. Welcome, my friend.
I just
Welcome to
wanted
the
to
chat.
personally come up here
R5, you get the floor.
so I could actually voice my apologies because of everything. But Sterling, you came in at a horrible moment in time. Like, I guess portraying it did kind of get kind of on both of our ends of our nerves.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I saw something was happening, and like I did come in at a horrible time. You're right, but you know, like I said what I said, and you know, like I didn't say it to be brought into the drama shit. I just said what I wanted to say, what I like to do on my channel, Family Feud, and so I wanted to be left out of it anyway. So
you weren't. What you said wasn't you. You weren't the catalyst of any of that.
Absolutely,
you weren't the catalyst of any of that, and that's why I had to say what I said. It wasn't about game show hosting being bad on YouTube or anything. It was something that didn't work out for Crystal.
Yeah, I don't want you or anyone feeling like offended by it. Like, it was just saying in the sense of, for me, it's not what I enjoy hosting. It's not what I enjoy doing, and it's not what I want to do. And it's more or less saying it's not my style at all. And you kind of came in, and I don't want you to take the offense of like, oh, you're cutting me down. I know there's people that do it. There's people that enjoy doing that, but it's just not my style.
It's like saying I don't enjoy pole dancing.
Yeah, but you know, like I wasn't pulling down anybody. It's just what I was saying, and you know, like it was kind of into subject, so I was just saying, like, just blurting it out, and that's all that was mattering on my side. So, Destination says, "Love my game." Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's what I really enjoy doing, and you know, like I did get a brand new app of Family Feud I got from Amazon a couple of weeks ago. That's made my Family Feud streams a lot more fun, and it actually makes it look like the actual Family Feud game if you've actually seen it. You know, like when Steve Harvey and Richard Kern and John Hurley and Richard Dawson. Yeah. Speaking of which, Steve Harvey's been doing his Family Feud in Africa now.
A lot of these people have done it.
That doesn't matter. See, I have to address something. So B-Lady's saying it was only a suggestion, and I told Crystal was not to upset her, but you kept persisting with it, and you kept persisting with the channel improvements and the statistics and you know, same crowd every week if you don't change. And we were trying to tell you that we know all those things, and this particular live stream we're okay with. We're okay with doing our live stream the way we want to do our live stream, but you persisted with it. That was the issue.
This is the thing, B-Lady. If you were like, you said you weren't trying to upset us, but the problem
we're not trying to bash you, B-Lady. You're the one that just outed yourself. So we're talking about it. We're talking about it with you. And if you're going to say something that isn't completely accurate, I'm sorry. I'm going to correct you.
Granny.
It's just like right now we're not all perfect, and we're all trying to make our channels different from each other. It's not all going to be the same.
Exactly.
See, no matter how big or how awesome or personally, for me, it's you might not have intended to upset, but the thing is, you kept pressing the fact that your channel's not going to grow unless you do this. Your channel's not like. It's not like we all do things for a different reason. We do things our way, and it does start to upset when you keep hearing over and over, your channel's not going to grow. You're not going to succeed without changing things up. We're not happy with what you're doing. If everyone's not happy with how me and Gil run the Saturday shows or how we run our streams in general, come to us in private. That's all we ask.
The advice is very valid, but the result of the advice and the persistence of giving that advice in a public forum created confusion, and it disrupted the live stream. It did, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, just if you've got something to say like that, just tell us in private in the future. That's all I'm asking. I'm not trying to be a dink. We talked about dinks earlier. I'm not trying to be a dink at all, but you did out yourself. We're talking about it. I'd like to put it to bed and just enjoy and have a good evening.
Like I said, I just wanted to come up because I wanted to apologize to Sterling because he came in when he came in, And I don't want it to be taken in another sense to him. It's just not my style. At the end of the day, it's not my style. It's not what I wanted to do. And that's all I wanted to say, but it was continuously pressed. And I don't want him taking it that I was cutting him down or anyone else that does game shows when it's just not what I want to do. I do the Saturday streams. I do my normal streams. I have my normal days. I do my streams. I have my different things like the riding live streams. I do that. That's different than everyone else. But I do my things. Saturday streams or Sunday in this case are literally my day to unwind and have a good time.
Hi, Jenny O'Brien.
Yeah.
Enjoy coming up here with Bill. We have our laughs.
over
We
there.
hang out with the people that we know. I like having the same crowd in our Saturday streams because we just relax, kick back, and have a good time. And that's, life is crazy. Life is hectic. I need that little bit of a kickback, relax, and have a good time. And it's nice to just come up here and have a good time. I look forward to Saturday streams.
Yeah.
Yeah,
one thing
and Apocalypse just said it succinctly. As far as I'm concerned, it's just a misunderstanding. But nonetheless, it needed to be addressed, and I want to put it past us now. It's
let's put it all to bed. Have a good time now.
We're all trying our best to do what we can. That's all we can do. No matter what we do on our streams. I don't really like gaming channels, but I watch them. Heck, I enjoy them. I'm not going to tell them how to do their gaming channels. They're going to do it the way they want. Let them do it the way they want. Heck,
well, again, there's nothing wrong with advice. I have no problem taking advice or listening to advice, but it needs to end at some point. You know what I'm saying? It needs to end and let that person make a decision as to whether or not they want to take the advice or not. But I have so many overbearing members in my family, and I've developed such an intolerance for it. I can't take it. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody starts to be overbearing, I just can't deal with it. I'm just trying to be honest. I've always been honest.
The biggest thing for everyone to take from this, if you have pieces of advice to give to a creator, any creator, take it to private. Most creators have an email listed, a Twitter listed, Instagram listed, some way of communication outside of YouTube. Take it to private because it's just the chat is not the place for it. It's just not the place. That's
much more the best way of doing it that way, because that way you literally check with them and you can talk back to them one-on-one. They can't. If you bring it into chat, you're going to literally have a lot of people, a lot of these trolls saying, "Oh, they're not listening to you."
Well, the thing is, it creates confusion and it gets other opinions involved. Just take it to private. That's the biggest thing we're asking. Is take it to private.
All right. So we've said our piece. So let's move on. Can we move on?
Exactly.
Not talk about it anymore. Because I don't want it to go on and on. You're absolutely right, you ladies.
Well, it's subjects like that are very.
But I am sorry, Sterling.
I know it's for a lot of people, but we. So Sterling, how often do you do your Family Feud?
So I'm glad you asked that. So to be honest, I tried it. There was a point in time that I was trying to figure out what I can do for entertaining streams aside from my hangouts. And I did trivia for a period of time. It didn't work out well. Then I found Family Feud, and it was actually working pretty well, and everybody liked that. And I got the Steve Harvey personality, I'll tell you that much, if you've been in my Family Feud streams. And so now, with how entertaining my Family Feud streams are, I've tried to make a set schedule, but with how busy I am, it's just hard. So I just make events and people see it from there, and I go with the flow. Now, obviously, there are times I have to postpone them because things might happen. I have to do it another time. So I just do them when I can. And when I figure out a day that I can do it, I make an event, and you guys can see that I'll be doing Family Feud, and you guys will see from there when I will be live next for Family Feud. So, yeah.
Let me just say this.
I can.
Paco!
Wilby, hello. Wilby, it's good to see you.
Nikki, I think you need to come into my streams and watch them before you say that.
Who said what?
Nikki, she says, "Oh, come on, Sterling, you ain't no damn Steve Harvey. Do you watch my stream? You might have a better idea."
Is he more of a Drew Carey or who's the guy that did it before Steve Harvey?
So one of the co-hosts from Home Improvement, Richard Karn, was a Family Feud host at the time. There was also John O'Hurley, and the original host, who's dead now, was Richard Dawson.
I bet you he'd be a good Pat Sajak.
Well, he does.
If I was doing Wheel of Fortune, I would be. He has the same birthday as me, by the way.
He does?
I kid you not. I do.
Damn.
Now, when you say Drew Carey, that'd be more Price is Right style. So that'd be hard to do on a feud, to be honest, though.
Well, there was another guy also did it too, and I can't think of his name because his first name was Andy.
Maybe Bob Barker?
No, Andy.
No.
Bob Barker. We're talking about Price is Right.
Price is Right, or not Price is Right.
I know. I'm not necessarily not talking specifically about Family Feud, but I'm trying to compare Sterling Silver to any game show host.
We're talking about comedians. You might think of Jim Carrey because a lot of people think
he's not a game show host, is he?
No, but generally speaking, there's a lot of celebrities I resemble out there. So, yeah.
Well, you do look. Your persona in general, yes, is reminiscent of Jim Carrey. I'll give you that.
But to be honest, I don't. As far as family hosts or any game show host, I'm not sure. But Drew Carey, no, I can't resemble. I can't say I resemble him as much.
Oh, it's Louis Anderson.
I'll look him up. Louis Anderson.
Yeah.
Louis.
Okay, Richard Dawson was the original.
He was.
And Ray Combs came.
Which one of them was in the Running Man?
Ray Combs came in 1988. Lou Anderson came in 1999. Richard Kahn came in 2002. John
Harley.
Oh, you said Jim Carrey Apocalypse.
And then Steve Harvey is the recent.
Yeah, well,
which one of them was in The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Richard Dawson.
Richard Dawson was?
Yeah.
Yep. That was a great movie, by the way.
Yeah. R.I.P. Richard Dawson.
Well, see,
all business. 2 thumbs up and a 2 high five.
If people don't know who Richard Dawson is, look up Hogan's Heroes.
Okay.
Steve Harvey does Family Feud in Africa now.
Yeah,
you know what?
He's one of the most popular ones right now. I mean,
he is because, yeah.
JT, what's up?
I love that.
Dee Dee says thank you for the attempt at the raid, but the end of the stream as we were raiding.
Right, destinations. I absolutely
tell her I apologize for abruptly ending the stream.
We're texting right now, actually, because I have her phone number. I'm like, you ended the stream before we could raid.
That's what it's all about. You know, it's about like being yourself when you're hosting, you know, like a game show like on YouTube. Like, you can be, if you got the funny personality, you can be like that. Like, I know Steve Harvey's got a great personality, but like, it's, you know, while I might have a personality like him, I'm still being myself. I'm being like funny in my own way. So, yeah. That's what I like about YouTube.
My channel, what's up, thumbs up.
High five. Great.
It's all about. It's just to be yourself.
We're concerned with it too. Nobody really knows what they want to do. You know, if they want to, you know, keep the states closed, or if they want to open up and just get it done with.
See, it seems like a lot of states are starting to open up because a lot of people are getting really Nancy at home. They want to get a haircut. Look at me. I need a haircut badly. The reason why I'm poking fun at myself is because it's easier to poke fun at yourself than at other people. It makes other people
broadcast
really
only
enjoy it.
channel. Hello, great to see you, Bossy. Holy crap!
Hey, Bossy.
What's up, Bossy?
What's
Always
going
pleasure to
on?
see you.
Girl.
If you need a haircut, Raven, where do you need it on your head or on your face?
Well, isn't his face a part of his head? Never mind.
Well, I'm talking about facial hair. That's what I meant.
I do shave. I mean, I'm not like everybody else.
I'm honestly not the type to grow a beard. I mean, there was a period of time I did grow beards. Like the last time I grew one was back in like summer of 2006. Honestly, it gets too itchy the thicker it gets, and so I ain't ever growing one again.
Bossy, you're the boss. You know that. You're the boss. There's no emoji rule for you. You can use as many as you would like, and he just pulled the penis out.
Hello, B&B. Welcome, Bossy. There's a
Yeah,
couple
type that
of
kind of
if you want to
emoji
come up and join us.
Hey Gil, why don't you make if you get big enough or if you can, why don't you make a penis mic emoji?
Boy.
So contradictory. Do you realize what he just said? He said if I get big enough to use a penis emoji.
As a
What's going on down below?
Mike. Holy crap. Have a good night, guys. Have a good night. WTF, Mike. Holy crap.
I can't help it, Bossy. You and Andrew. I think it was you and Andrew that always did that. Oi, every time you guys I see 3 times in a row from you. I instantly think oi. It's just
You're welcome, and you're welcome, Gil. I think I just brightened up the mood on this stream here.
You definitely did. You definitely did.
Well, he pulled the penis mic out just to tell you there's room on the panel if you'd like to join.
Okay, so step 1. Are you telling me that mine is purple?
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. How well you handle it.
Perfect.
They use an eggplant.
You might want to get that checked out if it's purple. Alex,
Sorry.
That'd be the worst testicular cancer ever out there.
Alex Express 3, hello.
Wow.
I see that.
I see that happening. Penis emoji.
I don't know, but if I ever do get endowed, excuse me, I'm going to use the word endowed with the join button. I might have to make a Yeti microphone emoji.
Yeah, and there was remember when we were up on Crystal's panel the other night, and we were saying what I would be for Halloween. Like I might dress up as a penis when I mistakenly said instead of Pee Wee Herman, Penis Herman. Just imagine if I dressed up like that.
Oh boy. Bossy be pressing that penis emoji all day long. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck looking at somebody straight if they were dressed up like that.
That'll be right next to the Tweaky butt emoji. The Yeti penis emoji.
The Tweaky butt, never mind. It's got
holy
it's got the cream filling and all, Gil. It's got the cream filling and all.
Hey,
well, I guess I do need more of a female demographic, so maybe that'll work. I don't know. Probably not.
You never know. You just very well might.
So before Sterling said that amazingly funny comment, what were we talking about?
I don't know. It needed to light up the mood of this stream, so I honestly don't even remember anymore.
We can talk about Schwartz.
We were talking. I think we were talking about the game show hosts and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh no!
I couldn't.
Oh, there she is.
Crystal hasn't even
Mom.
looked up yet. Man, I love that backdrop.
Wait a minute.
That's pretty damn
I
good.
mean, look, it's a
I think she's
Come
wearing a
on
green
now.
shirt. That's just my
Floating head.
theory. I
What
think
color
she's
shirt
wearing
you
a green
wearing,
shirt.
girl? You're kind of a floating head going on with an arm that's attached to God knows what.
She's trying to outdo like Premier Hell, I think, with the
Huh?
floating head.
You got a floating head.
Yeah, I know,
but-
'cause I'm wearing a blue shirt.
She's not a kitty cat.
I am not going on here.
I'm sorry, Apocalypse. She just barged right in.
What?
Once you're
She's
in, you're in.
A headed wonder.
Hold on, what did he say?
Like Premier Hell style, except you're not a kitty cat.
No, so some of these cameras will not always pick up somebody's shirt at times.
I was gonna go live today, but Gil had to come on and talk. It was gonna be a surprise, but never mind.
I'm
I
sorry.
think this is your surprise.
Yep.
Surprise. I went re-live.
No, I just got ready to go see Paco actually, so you're good. I'm just kidding.
I like your mic there.
Psych.
Yeah, I really do dig that mic. Yeah.
What mic?
Your mic.
Your mic.
My mic? Oh, thank you.
Yes.
You like it?
It's the only mic that's visible right now.
I like my big mic.
Now we have another one that's visible. It's the penis mic.
Sorry, I'm trying to go with the flow.
Mhm.
A little too much of that flow.
And then I had to bring this guy up at times.
I'm sitting on my mic.
What kind of mic is that?
Mine?
It's
Whose?
mine. He's talking about.
Mine.
Deadpool's still in the house.
Mine's the new.
I
one.
c-
Thanks for sticking around, bud.
It's a spider.
I'm really a floating head, huh?
Wait, so let's give Nikki a moment. How are you, Nikki?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Better. I'm better now.
Oh, Jesus.
Closer to the microphone there, Nikki. I can't hear you.
Did you
Huh?
celebrate? Are you say? Did you just say you celebrate Paco Tuesday?
I celebrate Paco every day.
Ah,
There's no Paco Tuesday. It's always Paco, okay? Get it
Oh.
right.
every day ends with Paco.
Paco Taco. Yeah, you're exactly right, Crystal.
So I'm
It's
always-
Paco Tacos always at Taco Casa.
Yeah.
And Bell.
Mhm. I gotta move my stuff around. I'm getting confused. Hold on a second.
Is that why you're always smiling, Apocalypse? Oh boy, Bossy's like, there you go. Step right up,
Bossy's all up in the game.
calling out
There we
Apocalypse.
go. All right, let me see.
The kind of mic I have is a 55.
I know she's got to get closer to the microphone. She's got to like practically kiss the microphone for us to hear her.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn it up. Hold on a second.
She's working on it,
The
guys.
dog is
She doesn't go
panting
live
so
often
hard
enough.
here, it's driving me crazy. Hold on, let me turn my air on.
There we go.
Hold on. Yeah, I gotta kiss.
It
the
doesn't look bad. I thought it was a really good look.
No, it doesn't.
Hold on.
Yeah, Alex, I think it's just a common universal problem we're all dealing with.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
Crazy Ed, bring your lovely self up here.
Hello, crazy Ann.
Grace us with your beautiful dark hair.
you know, and I know you know, I know you know that you are always welcome up here on this.
I know, Bossy. I'm working on it. Hold on.
They have
turn
crazy
my-
I'm
Ann.
pulling the Crazy Ann stuff. Get your ass up here.
Absolutely divine. And if anybody wants Crazy Ann to come up on this panel, be sure to flash your Twinkie butts. Lots.
Well, Crazy Ann, I'm pulling you still. Get your ass up here.
She's pulling rank, guys. Have you ever seen a Twinkie dad before? Psh, there you go.
All right. Is that better? Is that better?
I still
Yes,
hear you loud
actually,
and
it's a
clear.
little better. I think
Yeah.
so.
I had to move it because I had to fix my volume too.
I
Maybe
will
you
join
can't hear
you.
me. I just fixed it.
I can hear
I
you.
can hear it.
Can
I can
everybody
hear
hear her?
I
Turn
can
up
hear
your phone.
Nikki.
Stop playing
I
jokes with her. Tell her you
saw
can hear her.
I
Damn it.
can hear
Yeah, I
Nikki
know.
very
He's
clearly.
messing with me. I need to turn up everybody else though. Hold on.
It is better than before.
Yes, it is.
Like Terminator 2.
There. I can hear you guys. Okay. There. there.
Love you too, Crazy Ann. Much love to you.
I'm just gonna be up here giving head.
You know I love you, Crazy Ann, but I'm still gonna say it because you say it to me every time you see me and you're on a panel.
We
So
all Crazy Ann.
Thank
I
you,
see
Mo.
Crazy Ann. I see Crazy Ann on Fields, and then I also see her inside. I hardly seen her on this.
she came up on my panel not too long ago. She graced me with her beautiful
And
presence.
then we have another.
What's up, squirrel?
What's going
Hey,
on?
look,
How you
Hey,
doing?
buddy.
Did you wave that limp thing at me? What are you doing?
How is it?
Don't worry.
Hey.
It's sterilized. How you doing?
How's everybody doing tonight? You guys all right?
I'm doing good.
Squirrel, I don't think I've ever been on a panel with you before, but nice to see you.
Well, you have. That's cool, man. It's good to see you too.
Well, I might have seen
I'm just
you.
kidding. I have no idea if you have or not.
Together, but not on panels together. But it's nice to see you.
Good to see you as well.
Hope you're well.
This dude rocks.
I'm not talking, Alex. Jeez.
So Gil,
Nikki,
just
what's
like
going on?
before
Your
we
mic's still
started
a little low,
streaming,
but it's better than it was.
Squirrel, you were getting distracted every 2 seconds. Going squirrel. Well, now you got squirrel underneath you.
Yeah,
So what?
I've got a legit squirrel here, so if I get distracted, it's his fault.
That's right. I
Squirrel.
left
And
the
Nikki-
best.
He's eating nuts.
I've been blessed to be on top of you now.
I know. I
Hey,
like it.
baby.
It's okay. I'm
Did
hot.
move, didn't she?
Yeah, you're hot. It's all good.
You know, I'm really
Hey, so am I, Nikki.
because I feel uncomfortable as a head.
Hold on. Let me
I mean, I always do want to get ahead in life.
let me
but, you know.
rearrange a little bit here.
Oh God! Don't put fucking Raven on top of me.
There we go.
Jesus.
I liked my
Squirrel's the
style.
newest member, so he deserves the some of the best view.
There you go.
So
Appreciate
there.
that.
Yeah, there you go. I'm always thinking my panelists.
Okay.
You surrounded me by dicks.
Oh,
only
thank
took a
you,
second.
man.
Anyway.
All right, I'm gonna go put his shirt on. Hold on a second.
What?
Oh.
What?
Another shirt, not a
that a
blue
thing?
shirt.
Are you going to put
Green on.
another shirt on? Okay.
Another shirt. Hold
Say that
on.
out loud.
Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a party. We are trying to party. We're gonna have fun. Damn it.
Hey, B-Lady, how you
It's the
doing?
fun
Oh boy,
Here.
Jeanette Williams, good
What's
to
up,
see you.
Squirrel? What's going on?
Not too much, man. Not too much. It's been, you know, I was listening to your other stream for a little while. I was listening earlier. You were talking about just everything going on, plus this bull crap we're all dealing with this world, plus working. And man, I tell you, that's not like a big steamy pile of crap in the face. I understand that 100%, man. It's rough, you know. I almost had to go to the hospital today. So close. My 14-year-old, he just turned 14 a couple of days ago, and myself and my 10-year-old, my 6-year-old, I took the kids out fishing, the 3 oldest, right? So how cool, we'll go out, get some fishing, whatever. So we go down to go fishing, and after moving spots once, we finally settle in. We get everything all set, and then where everyone's got drinks, everyone's got the poles, everybody's in the water, and my oldest goes, "Hey, Dad, I want to fish with something. You know, I want to try to catch some bass. What's a good thing to catch, bass with?" I was like, "Oh, take the hula popper and throw it on." So he takes it and he walks down along the edge of the weeds and he's down there fishing, And then all of a sudden, like, he's like, "Dad?" I'm like, "Yeah, Noah." He's like, "I got a problem." I'm like, "What's the matter?" And he's like, "I got a fishing lure stuck in my knee." I'm like, "What?"
I saw that picture. I thought that was your finger.
He's like, "No, that's my son's knee." He's like, "I've been trying to get it out, Dad, but it won't come out." Like, "All right, calm down." So now I gotta get.
Gotta push them through, cut the tip, and then back them out. Ooh.
Now I gotta pack everything up, hobble him to the car, get her, and then I get back to the house, and now I'm like, damn. So he's like, he doesn't even want me to touch it. I'm like, listen, either I'm gonna touch it and I'm gonna take care of this, or we're going to the hospital. It's up to you. So then he was like, well, maybe I can do it. I was like, I'll talk you through it. If you feel like you want to do it, so you can do it at your own pace, at the pain level, whatever. Anyways, it's exactly what we did, Crystal. I got him to turn it and rip it back through his flesh out the other side.
Oh,
It
That's
was
what you have to do because those barbs.
he didn't
And
break
this
the
was-
barb off at the end. He just
this was a
went right
big
back
barb.
through the other way.
Well, yeah. So this was a big barb. I couldn't get it out. So we pushed it through and hooked it back out through the meat the other side, then cut the tip off and then backed it back through.
Yeah, that's all you can do. With those barbs, you can't pull backwards back out of your skin. I had when I was out fishing as a kid with my aunt and uncle, we were out on the boat and my uncle was fishing for muskie. Anyone that fishes knows how big those hooks are. Muskie hooks are freaking monstrous. He threw a line out and I sat up as he was casting and it got me on the top of the head. And he set the hook, not realizing it was on my head, and it went into my head. And I'm telling you what, that was some horrid pain. And then he had to pull it through my, because we get back and I'm like, just take it off my head. They're like, we're going to have to push it all the way through to get this out. I'm like, you got to put it through my skin again? I had that was like a bruise and a half on top of my head for like a week. It hurt so bad.
I told my son today, I said, hey, I know better now as an adult, but I didn't know better when I was 13 years old and I was with my 16-year-old brother. We had driven like 6 miles to the next town to go fishing. And we went down there to go fishing and I did the same thing. I hooked myself on the side of the leg, like on the side of the calf. And I said to him, I said, what happened? Did it get stuck? And you were pulling and pulling, and then all of a sudden it released and come out and stuck in your leg. And he's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, that's what happened to me when I was a kid. But so my older brother was a complete a-hole. And he was just like, all right, well, and I was like, I couldn't move my leg to pedal. I was like, I can't pedal. I can't, And he's like, well, I'm going home. So you're going to have to figure it out. And I was just like, I'm going to have to hobble home on one leg 6 miles pushing my bike, So I went over and I grabbed the pliers out of the tackle box and I was like, I got to get this out, and I just ripped it back out. And I've got a scar that's about just smaller than the size of a dime, and it's a circle. And that's where I ripped a big plug out of myself, basically, And I still have that scar. I'm 45 years old now. It's 30 years later, I told my son about that and he's like, oh my gosh. And I was like, he's like, what are we going to do if they go to the hospital? I'm like, they're just going to cut it. That's what they have to do. And then you're going to have they'll probably throw a stitch or two in you, whatever. But it was cool. It all worked out fine. It was fun. So sorry. Take over the whole thing with the fishing story. So.
I concur with the chat. I think your son's extremely brave for doing that himself.
Yeah, it was. I was pretty proud of him. I was like, man, I was like, I can't believe you did it.
There are small hooks that hurt even more. Yeah. And if you get those between your in your finger, that really stings.
Yeah.
I don't know
what would hurt more, if that happened to me or if I had to deal with having your hair.
Because your fingers are the most sensitive parts of your body. It's like you have to touch everything. Because when you have a hook in your
spot, actually.
You got what?
Yeah, she's back, and it's her whole self.
Fudge, baby, where and when? You can say fuck you.
I got a more sensitive spot there.
That's all right.
I'm not with
it. Right. Go to Funky Town tonight. Sure.
See how good I'm trying to be over here?
Job. I mean, you're surrounded by ladies, and
you're trying to be good.
Are you saying something, squirrel?
Huh? I don't know what's going on.
Were you saying something, squirrel?
No, I wasn't saying shit. Wow. Okay. Anyway, how's everybody been? How's everybody dealing with all this bullshit? Everybody doing okay?
Who's you?
Endless vlogs
like,
coming out with a zinger.
Sterling's over there having a fit.
Endless. I think he's laughing at what Endless Vlog said.
Hey, at least Sterling's got his pants on this time when I'm on camera.
Sterling, breathe.
Wow. Now Russell's gone. Now we lost Russell.
Jeez.
Yeah, I think Hako hit record timing on getting timed out because he literally couldn't even say "fuck you" to me before he was already timed out before anyone even really saw it.
He was already hidden.
I felt bad.
I was like, no, that's mine.
I felt bad.
Hey, by the way, Gil, you want to see something awesome? You know why I look so happy, Mo? I just want to say, she said I look really happy because of these.
Get your nails done.
I got nails, baby.
She got her nails did.
Oh,
That's one of those
You
things
know
in
how
life we'll
good
never
this
understand,
feels.
gentlemen. Never.
Don't feel bad, Gil.
oh yeah, and Paco, of course.
Just we'll never
Just
understand that, guys.
One thing, don't get a lady pissed off because she
Yeah.
can dig those nails right into your.
Those are the
Um,
money makers.
I had to
And-
get ready.
The
to go
funny
see him.
thing is Gil, when Paco came into my stream and did the exact same thing, you had him timed out in almost record time as well.
I mean, holy crap! I mean, my mods were on it just like that. I'm like, oh no, wait, that's
No, she's talking about when you did it personally.
First time Paco makes an appearance and says it, his mods had him timed out so fast, and Gil's like, "That's Paco. We don't do that, Paco, guys. No, he was fine." And
I'm like, he's with me.
By the way, I didn't introduce you to Paco. That's Nikki's man. That's
Squirrel,
Paco.
I don't know if you were here or not, but it's Apocalypse in the chat. He comes in, and it's a running joke for him to say "F you" to R5 and vice versa. So he came into the chat, and he's been coming into my chats more and more. But he came into the chat, and he said "F you R5," and he said it exactly like that. He didn't spell it out or nothing. And one of my mods, just like that, gone. Like, and he was timing out. Like, oh wait, that was Apocalypse. It was cool. It's all good. It's a running joke.
It was funny.
That's awesome.
He
Yeah, I
loved
thought
I'm
it
always a
R5. I'm like, yeah, see, you ain't protecting me from him.
He'd go follow you everywhere.
I worry
Then
about that
somebody-
a lot.
Then somebody comes in saying Miss Piggy and nobody wants to touch him.
I'm called Miss Piggy, and everyone's like, leave it, it might be Paco. Delete, hide.
Don't get us started on
Gil and R5 had to mod the stream because none of the mods want to touch anybody else.
Well,
Before we go there, let's not get started with Kermit.
So, Squirrel, you got anything new going on any of your channels?
So we're gonna be my son and I were talking earlier today, right before we put a lure in his knee. We're gonna do something a little different with View This. We had it on hold for a little bit. We were trying to figure some stuff out, and we started firing back up. And one of the problems we're having with this channel is we've been told since day one, that that YouTube will never push it because it's not it doesn't fit in any of their categories or whatever. And so whatever, it is what it is, and we've done quite well with it up until where we've been. But
Well, let me reiterate on that just really fast because you're on the subject. If you do like-minded titles, it'll push you in the category that you want.
Mhm.
So, like,
I
no
don't-
matter what, if your name is like Fish for Me on Down Under, you know what I mean? Like, you can have that name, and then everything portrays to fishing with Bill, fishing with Tom, fishing to the lakes, fishing on the lake, fishing with the lake. They'll put you in fishing, game, all that category. You know what I
that's
mean?
the problem. The problem is that we're a YouTube channel guide, so we're constantly pushing channels from all different genres. So I'm pushing, live stream channel, then I'm pushing a fucking music channel, and then a food channel, and then a fucking makeup channel, and you know what I mean? So I'm literally every time I'm changing genres that YouTube is seeing on me. It's impossible for them to pick up and say, "Oh, this is where he's at." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they do have a broader thing too.
Well, so that's only part of the problem. Here's the other problem. We recorded 5 episodes 2 weeks ago. Put the first episode up. Of the other 4 episodes we recorded, 2 of the channels have already changed their names since we recorded the episode. And then one of the other channels went and hid everything in all their videos except for one style of video. And we had talked about the different playlists they had and the different things they did. And then the 4th one, since we, when we recorded the person usually posted every week, and they hadn't posted in a week, but we didn't think much of it. And since we've recorded the episode, they haven't posted. So it's been almost a month now. So it's very hard to base your content on trying to promote other people when you can't trust anybody to stay around or to keep, and I don't mean that in a bad way, because we've taken breaks. Everybody has to get all that, but it's just, I'm not faulting anyone for it, but it just makes it harder on us to, promote a channel. And then of the channels we've done so far since we've been a channel, I think 7 of them aren't even channels anymore, or they are, but they're the content's removed or they haven't done anything in 8 months, you know. So very challenging. So what we're going to do now is we're working on something different. It's still in the same exact category. It's still kind of the same thing, but it'll be different. So we're trying to benefit ourselves there. And then on my other channel, I do some little reviews, some stupid little whatever, kind of throw it at the wall kind of stuff. And then of course my FU series, which is at almost 130 videos now. So that's about that. Yeah.
I love that new series.
A lot of people promote their own channels the way they want to promote it, but I've seen some people that are all of a sudden we're gone, because that happens to me so much time, because I get this red line saying, "Oh, this channel is no longer existing," because
even if they are, Raven, but even if they are, you know, like I can, you know, we can all probably name a dozen channels off the top of our head that we a year ago were hanging out with and on a regular basis, and that they're just not around anymore, or they've moved on to a different platform. Now they're on DLive, or now they're somewhere else, or whatever. You know, it just happens. It's part of the nature of the beast. There's millions and millions and millions of creators on here. We're bound to all run across plenty of people that either aren't going to make it or don't want to make it, or for whatever reason, no matter how much they want to make it, life just isn't letting them make it. And that we all know that's really the biggest part of what people stop usually.
Well, the only most views I got on my video, on one of my videos, was my unboxing of my XB7, which is the new cable modem from Comcast, which I was like, wait a minute, I got almost 1,000 views on that, on just a 2 or 3 minute video of unboxing. Mistakes on that.
So let me ask real fast, if you don't mind. I don't know nothing about this. If I knew something about how this thing worked, I'd be much more successful than I am. But research that I've done and what I've seen through my time on YouTube, don't you think that you should do another unboxing video?
I did few.
You did?
Two.
All right.
I did, but my old computer unboxing video didn't take off as well as the one that I just recently did. I mean, heck, it's like, okay, look, it's a new modem, and people wanted to see what I got. They were surprised at how powerful. And that modem is a Wi-Fi 6 capability. Now I'm hearing computers are now going to this Wi-Fi 6, and newer chips are coming out. The latest chip is now recently released, was the 10th generation of Intel, and which is right now is the i9, which is the 10th.
So not another video like the other one. Is that what you told me? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, heck, I know so much about the subjects and stuff like that. Heck, the history of the internet, I know so much about, because, heck, I literally describe how we came from dial-up to what we're all using today. I mean, no matter what, people are using fiber optic cable lines and stuff like that, fiber modems and stuff like that.
I understand you're in a tough position, Squirrel. So your main channel is all about encompassing and showcasing and promoting other channels, and you wade through the niches like a river, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's all niches. You deal with all niches. So I get what you're saying.
Hey, have you done lottery yet? That'll keep you busy for a while.
And well, see, that's the whole thing. Like, I'm not there to promote every channel,
well, you need to promote
Well, channels that
No, no, but I do want to promote in all different categories. So here's the problem. Like,
you got to promote us.
the problem is,
We're the shit. I'm just saying.
You lost me on my thought that I had.
Well, Squirrel, the only reason why I can't...
There's a few problems. All right. So one problem is that I have is, like, I'll get on live streams, and this, I'm not talking at all about you, Nikki. I actually have one guy that I know that I hang out with that does this to me all the time. Why don't you promote this channel or that channel? His friend's channels. You should promote this channel. That's my friend. You should promote this channel. I'm not here to you know, like, I do what I want. You know, this is like, you know,
you do your own
that's
research,
tough.
and you pick channels based on your own criteria.
it's tough when I put a channel up and then I get a private message on Twitter from someone that I know that's in that same category. So like if I put up, so it's like I put up a video about Ralph Ralph Murick or Morick, whatever his name is, right? And he's the scrapper, Ralph Morick. Thank you. I haven't seen.
Oh yeah, Ralphie.
So say I did a video about Ralph, and he's a scrapper, and then Gil goes on Twitter and sends me a 4-page diatribe of what a shithead I am because I didn't pick his channel. That's happened to me a couple times. That sucks. That sucks when you think you know people on this platform, and then you get this long letter from them about why what I did was wrong. This is an opinion channel. It's my opinion. It's me and my son's opinion on what we think are good channels, you know, and it's not. I don't know. It's really tough. That part of it's hard too. I've done really well letting that one roll off me for a while.
Well, you don't have to push. So. I mean, grow me. I just think you should promote me because I'm badass.
I know.
Well, the thing how I met Gil is I met Gil through a lot of other
I'm on the way up.
And then when I met Nikki, I met her through some people that like to scratch. I mean, heck, one of the biggest is one of the scratching channels that a lot of people like to scratch lottery tickets.
But he's kind of. I'm trying to find an analogy, and I'm not. I'm just doing a really crappy job at it. I
always say we're the YouTube channel guy.
He's like the universal blood type,
right? If
you will, on YouTube. You know, he's in it to showcase who he thinks should be showcased.
Sure.
And it's not just a simple 1 or 2 minute video either. He goes into a great deal of detail on this channel, what it's about, you know, what the videos are about, what their best practices are, all of that. I've watched his stuff. It's good. It's good stuff.
He does a very good job at promoting people. He does a lot of research.
He really does. And it's not like he slacks on the little stuff to drag his channel down. He's right. I mean, he's in a position where YouTube really doesn't know what to do with him, and he's not being propelled or suggested enough because of it.
So what we're going to do, I think, going forward is, and I think it's kind of a fair shift for us to take as far as what our audience is and will they stick around or not, we'll take a good hit, but I don't think we'll take a huge hit. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go into, since we've watched so many channels and so many videos and everything to make our selections of who we're gonna promote, we're gonna do like 5 channels in one episode. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna promote 5 videos from 5 different creators every week. And that way I'm promoting your specific piece of artwork that you've created, something you've done, an episode that you've done that I thought was really good for whatever reason, or I learned a lot from it, whatever it may be. And we'll promote 5 different videos. These are the 5 videos that we thought, you'd enjoy this week or whatever. And this way we're putting together a top 5 list, which is definitely a YouTube category, or something we could hit in the algorithm with anyways. And then we'll just, instead we'll encourage people to subscribe when they go over to check out the video. And check out the video, check out the channel. If it's something you like, make sure you subscribe and hang around for a while. Something like that, you know what I mean? So this way we're still promoting people. We're still doing that kind of thing, but it kind of puts us into something of a niche. And then if I take your video and you're ripping apart a microwave or whatever, like we'll be like, yeah, so check out this video, over in the scrapping community this week we found this really cool video, a breakdown of a microwave, and we'll show like 30 seconds, a 30-second clip of the bid or whatever, 15 seconds, whatever we go with. And then when it's all over with, at the end of the day, that video is going to be on your channel. That link will always go to your channel. So if you go from Gil Skills to, the Nuts and Bolts show, it's still going to link it to your channel. You know what I mean? And it's not going to confuse people as much.
Nuts and Bolts show.
So,
I like that change. Yeah. Nuts and Bolts. Hell yeah.
So that's what we're working now on the format and how we're going to do it and everything. But that's what we're going to. I think that's what we're going to be changing to. We talked about it a lot today. So
this is cool.
I'm going to change my channel, guys, to the Brass Balls channel.
There you go.
It's scrapping related. Scrapping related.
Is it a steel thick?
Brass Balls Live.
So the other thing, the cool thing about my other channel is that I literally started it up And I got friends over there from people that I know on YouTube, from like coming on panel like here and talking to you guys, and you guys like, oh, cool, you got a second channel, let me check it out. That's how I got my my first 50 or so subs probably. But honestly, I was at 143 when I started the FU playlist, and that was 6 weeks ago, and I'm at 315 now. So just from people wanting me to swear at people, it's naturally growing pretty quickly. Some of these videos I do will get 100 to 200, 300 viewers on them, and I got 315 subs. You know, it's crazy.
I know why Paco's loved with his fuck
It's
you.
an interesting niche. I mean, Paco probably got a list.
Yeah. So that's become a lot of fun. You know, but that's, I don't know. It's weird, man. It's weird because they're 30-second videos too. You know, it's not like that. I've got these huge spiking arrows on my page, and I'm looking. It's like, all right, cool. I accumulated 17 minutes of watch time.
It's like,
Well,
I had
Talking in
50
chat.
people view it. Oh, I only got 5 hours. Of
Okay,
It looks-
I don't
it
know.
looks so impressive.
I really do not know if anyone's started losing how many people they have subscribed to you, and I noticed mine is like gone down quite a bit. And the only thing is, I'm not blaming YouTube for it, because you know YouTube is trying to do what they have to do about these trolls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Exactly, Mo.
Mine's only gone down by 20. So, not bother me.
Miracles.
What do you mean? As
What
far
are you
as
doing tonight, Cassie?
talking about a purge?
Well, they're like they're trying to put a stop to a lot of these trolls that are coming on channels that I've seen too, and I've seen people, you know, like all of a sudden you seen like, okay, let's say you're YouTube, and all of a sudden you see your how many people are watching your YouTube goes up a bit, and all of a sudden it goes right back down.
Sometimes it goes way up. I've seen that before. People's like channels. Like I've been on a channel where they have like 25 people in the chat, and we're all just hanging out, just just like we're all doing right now. And then all of a sudden it goes up to like 178, way up. It's like, whoa, what's going on? You know. But nobody's talking.
I know something, because I'm sure you don't realize it. Oracles and Beyond. Did you know? You knew Huntress of the Unknown, right?
Yes.
Huntress of the Unknown has a new channel. Oracles and Beyond is her.
Wow.
I'm sure you didn't realize that. That's why I'm letting you know.
Bob, what is that thing you're waving there?
Just to be clear,
It looked like a
He's happy.
feather.
Okay? He's happy.
this is a jump pad for my
Oh, it's a feather.
hands when
Yeah,
I'm
it's
typing
for
on the
a keyboard.
keyboard. Okay.
It's a gel pad for your hand. Got it.
It is a gel pad for my hand. That's right.
It looked like a feather at first, my view.
It looked like a what?
A feather?
A feather?
Yes.
This looks like a feather?
Dude, what kind? Let me ask you something. What kind of birds do you have where you live?
From
This
the
is from
side.
the Joe Falcon.
Where the hell do you live?
This is from the bald eagle.
Yeah.
In Texas.
Yeah, you know what
I'm
it is?
jealous.
Oracles is
that's what it
Sterling
is.
has always wanted to be in bed with me, so that's why he took his chance. Well,
Everything's bigger
Well,
in
he's
Texas.
underneath the wrong person right now, Nikki.
I know.
Wait, what?
Fuck, it's a no
Why do you
comment.
think? Why do you think his ass is facing your direction?
Rotate chairs, guys.
I'm
Rotate
just
chairs.
saying.
I heard something about being in. I heard something about being in bed with me, and oh my god.
I love making Raven go crazy.
See him lose it every once in a while with laughter. Yes.
What are you doing,
I know
Sterling?
you have a thing of like being in boxers and stuff. Like, don't move too far down.
What do you mean? What am I doing?
Incredibly comfortable there, Sterling.
Well, it's because Squirrel is doing most of the talking, so I just figured I was laying back.
God.
And don't worry, I'm
I was
not doing
never-
anything inappropriate. But don't stay calm, bossy.
I'm going to stay
You
this
don't
in
have to worry.
traditional bossy fashion. Gimme. Anyway, yes. Please put your
What's
hand
life
behind
for
your
your
head while watching the stream and make sure that you have hand sanitizer on you at all times.
Ooh.
I promise.
Not the creamy
I
kind.
promise I was
Not
not
the
doing
creamy
anything
kind.
inappropriate down there.
This kind of
No, I was not after it. You.
That's the kind of stuff that lights fires and starts fires. Yeah.
He's putting lotion on his head now.
I'm kind of torn on hand sanitizer. I kind of like the spray on stuff that kind of just dissipates really quick. You know, when you get into that gel stuff, it's almost like, I don't know. It's like I feel like I'm supposed to do sanitary masturbation. It's almost like lubrication and
yeah.
huh? Yeah,
Like you're swimming in it. Your hands are swimming in it.
that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? There's only one thing I know to do with this stuff on my hands. You know, it's crazy.
Do I just sit here and wait until it evaporates, or what's going on with? Oh, I've got another use for that.
I mean, I'm in the produce
So you
department,
got-
but whatever.
We don't have this issue, do we, Nikki?
you're supposed to put this much on your hand.
I would suspect it would be just as good as a lubricant.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
already put.
Wait a minute, what are you talking about?
It does kill
I
bacteria.
know how to put it on. You
too,
don't need to show me.
Are you wearing a condom? No, but I put 4 squirts of sanitizer on. I'm pretty sure that's going to kill anything, so we're okay.
Oh yeah, I would put hand sanitizer on it before putting that on.
Well, everybody
Raven.
on this panel knows me. Does anybody know of me ever going after Injuna?
Who?
No.
No.
I heard rumors, but I think they were all started by a positive
I have always been very clear on if I want to
disinformation
date
campaign, if
somebody.
you will.
I'm just saying, yeah, let's put this out here since John's got, John's trying to start something saying, but also Paco's more worried about, you said he has a lisp.
What?
What?
No, I said he had
I don't think you.
people that I'm sure he would like to pass
he
the
said he
scroll to
had a
say F you
list.
to.
That's what you guys misheard. He
A
said
list.
a list
A
of people to say fuck
Yes.
you.
Yeah, list.
right.
That's what he was saying. It was a list.
A list, not a lisp.
And at the end
I
of the
didn't
day, the
say
most
list.
important thing
List
at the end of the
sounds
day
wrong.
is Raven,
I
get a
was
fucking
joking.
haircut, will you?
For real, right?
Did,
Look
what?
at that hair.
About my list? No, I didn't say
Thank
list.
you.
I said
Look at that
list.
hair.
List.
Lisp does not sound right. So
Well, I do have allergies, so maybe it sounded like list.
Maybe
but
Gil
I meant
has the list saying list.
List.
yeah,
You gotta-
it might be
you gotta
some new
enunciate
kind
the
of
T.
cancer.
Like Listerine.
My hair
Oh,
grows.
what's up?
My hair grows about 2 months. Every 2 months,
There,
it
no
grows
list
this long.
and no Injuna. There you go, honey. Clear it
I'm
up.
so glad you offered the chance for clarification.
There you go. See?
What's up, Hot Frog?
At your service.
Yes.
What's up, Hot?
I had to clarify a couple things in the chat.
Not proud.
Raven, it's cool. I've only gotten to see your hair twice. That's how I knew you needed a haircut, because otherwise you're like right here on the fucking camera. So I didn't know.
I
it was
know,
you.
right?
Yeah. Well, see, I got a camera that's like a lot of
Like
people were
this.
complaining about my old camera.
Hey,
Okay.
how we doing tonight?
I
Okay over there? What the hell's going on? Oh, let's see what's. Oh,
No,
I'm reading
And
the
then he
chat.
does the damn filters and he's a freaking hot dog or something.
Yeah.
He's right in front of the camera with a freaking hot dog.
I think Squirrel
That's
needs a sock
Petrology,
puppet
what's
co-host.
up?
Close
with
your
those
mouth,
kind of
Sterling.
glasses. A sock
I
puppet
was
Sock puppet
co-host
co-host.
with those kind of glasses.
That's
And little me
nice.
says, F you too!
Well, if I literally go this close, it's gonna go really.
That's usually how you are.
Yeah, it's not far off, really.
Nikki, you didn't ask him the normal. So what's the bad news today, Raven?
Yeah, I know. I was getting to that. I was getting to that. I was like,
yeah.
speaking of his
What
face
bad
in the
news?
camera.
Hey,
Who's right, Raven?
No bad news today.
Holy crap. What we look, it looked like we were looking at a colony of hair trees.
Hair tree.
Well, because I have a full eyebrow, so that's why.
Oh.
How you doing today, Beth?
Excuse me.
I've got
Anyway,
the lack of
guys, we rudely interrupted Nikki. She was in the middle of telling us something.
What?
I
We
don't
were talking
know.
about how amazing the
We were
scratching
asking about
community
the
is.
bad news.
Oh,
She was asking me for all the bad news at times.
Oh yeah. I was like, Raven, so what's the bad news today? He's always got something to report.
Yeah.
He'll be like, I got good news and I got bad news, but here's the bad news. You know.
Then at the end, you're like, so what's the good news? He's like, I forgot.
He doesn't even give you the chance to lube up. He just says, I'm giving you the bad news first. Here it is.
That's right.
No, the
Yeah,
good
he's
news is
lifting a
I
pink
came up here
socker
to
out the
deliver
gate.
the bad news.
No sock puppet for Raven.
No, but he'll risk a pink sock on you. He'll go in hard with the bad news. You got to watch out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Raven's always got the bad news. Except for the other day he reported bad news.
Bad
Yeah.
news?
Yeah, he had it wrong. You should have seen him on his computer just to type it. That can't be right. That can't be right. I can't be wrong.
I can almost smell it. Can you smell it? I can almost smell it.
The brain matter?
Smells like a fuck you Raven video coming up.
Yep. I
Smell it.
Someone has to submit that for you to do it, right? You're like the. You're like the fuck you hitman.
I do need a submission.
He's
I
like
can't
the
just-
FU
I'm doing
hitman.
it right now verbally.
You can use that. Go for that. I'm the FU hitman. Today's special is for you.
I have a feeling 4 people on chat are all gonna send me a message on Twitter later.
Like right
Don't forget
now.
the fuck you Raven video.
Hey, it's gotta be Twitter. I don't got Twitter.
What's that?
I don't got Twitter. It's gotta be Twitter.
You don't got Twitter?
I don't have Twitter.
You got that
Nope.
there
No,
fancy
Instagram.
Instagram?
Yeah, it's Instagram.
Yeah, I got Instagram.
I'm on the Instagram too.
Okay.
Well, I'm on that Facebook.
I got it. I got Instagram. I got Twitter.
Instagram. Will you scroll
I
on there?
used to have Facebook, but I literally lost Facebook.
I will submit that.
I appreciate that.
I will
Excellent.
totally
No
submit a
problem.
fuck you for Raven.
Make sure you submit
That's
it in
my
a
gift to you,
certificate and
Raven.
a silk sock with glasses.
So what do I gotta
Which
say?
one? The one with the oh wait. The
I
one
know,
with
right?
the one with the sunglasses or the one with the regular glasses? Or the one down here.
Listen,
If
I
you want to know mine, it's just my name, Nikki_Pink69. Real easy.
oh,
And I'm probably the only one that'll come up under Nikki Pink69.
just to be clear, real fast.
She's
Raven was talking about me
strategically
wearing
used those
sunglasses.
for numbers.
I haven't been streaming with sunglasses in a while on anybody's stream. I just put these on tonight because I look at your fucking hair. All right, so that's why the reason for the sunglasses, Raven. Look at that fucking hair. I love it. Look at it. You're like
I'm gonna,
It grows
he needs
a lot
to turn off
faster.
light because he could be. I've got a lot of real estate up here. He could be blinded by.
is that what it is? Blinded by the light. Look up at the douche and the
Unless I
rubber
get one of
You
those
wish,
lights,
Dale. You wish.
unless I get one of those lights that literally are 10 times brighter. But you don't want to shine that in somebody's eyes because you can blind them.
We're in the same thing on the. Oh, we're in the same. Never mind. Forget that. I thought we were laid out differently on YouTube than we are on StreamYard, but we're not.
Trump's toupee but dyed white.
What?
That's funny. Kinda.
No,
Oh,
it's
he's talking
nowhere
about Raven's
near
hair.
as bad as Trump's hair.
I've known this Raven here for like a long time. You guys don't even know. Like I've known him forever. So like when I give him shit, it's okay.
You all right, bud?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Don't shed a tear for me, Raven. Raven could
Just
take
let
it.
that,
He's
let
been
that, let it all out. Turn your eyes into some sprinklers for a little bit. It's okay.
Yeah, man, it's all right.
Just let it all out. You'll feel better.
We are the world. We are the children.
It's all right.
I
Welcome to
just
therapy with
enjoy
Gil
it.
Skills.
I know, right? Hey,
Only the therapy works in reverse, and you go freaking
we
nuts.
cut him down to bring him back up.
Damn it.
For once, R5 is speechless. He has nothing. Nothing.
I'm nothing. Yeah, nothing.
Oh God.
Bob, you lost how much weight so far?
Probably.
Everybody's wearing sunglasses.
Thank you for
Oh.
asking.
How many?
Mine are in the car.
I plus 30 30-ish.
Plus 30?
I probably gained like 10 pounds.
He's like plus 30.
Since when?
I was gonna do a massive weight loss push, and I was gonna go to the gym and everything. And I swear to God, this is exactly how it happened.
That's
I
my
went to the
story
gym
too,
to sign
Phil.
up with my mother and my son, and they were closed due to COVID-19. It
Wow.
was like
That's
2
my
months ago.
story too. Phil.
Honestly, you look like you've lost some weight to me, but maybe I hasn't been around a while. I put on a bunch of weight, so
Well, that's only until you see the side view, and then
yeah. Well,
that's
what it is.
Do I feel a wee coming on?
That's what it is. You got up out of the chair, and I could see how
No.
you got up out of the chair. I could see how tight the arms were in the
You
shirt.
don't know what that was. R5. You said the what? And the
If
arm-
he goes that
What?
weird
I said I-
moment,
You looked
could be
like you've been hitting the gym and lifting because your shirt was all tight on your arm. It looked like maybe you'd been,
It's
But that's
bad.
all I saw when you stood up.
Well, I mean, since you're talking about that, I
It's
have been
bad.
playing with my wood.
Yeah, well, that's sometimes playing with the wood is the best thing.
Well, it's exercise, right?
Yeah,
You know,
right.
A lot of exercise when you play with your
Make sure
wood.
you don't get tennis elbow doing it.
Split
That's
the
all.
wood, you cut the wood.
Mike,
Can you
really write it
get
down,
that?
one?
It all
Get a
sounds
pack of
bad,
wood.
but it's very satisfying at the end of the day.
It is very
You
sad.
think you could get that for real? Tennis elbow from that?
It is definitely a 20-pack. It's a kegger.
Yeah. I was just gonna say I've always told people that. Some guys got a 6-pack, I got a fucking keg. If you want, I'll you can stand on your hands and do a keg stand. Yeah, you know how that works.
I don't need to do that. Look, I tell people I am in shape. Round is considered a shape.
It is.
I am in shape.
That's what I always say. Round is totally a shape.
But you're not
I'm in-
round. You got that hourglass shape that everybody really
I
wants.
lost weight actually.
That's what I
Ow!
Good.
I did.
I
Taco.
used to
Taco-
weigh 250, and then now I'm at 175.
Out.
I see what the fuck you're eating every day. How the hell did you
My
lose
hand.
weight?
Woodworking injuries are a real thing. It's the mimosa. Welcome.
Mama Sosa, what's
Do
up?
a lot of somersaults. Let's just put it that way. Did I really?
Hey, where's V3? Where's V3 and V1? Or wait, V3.
I know you screenshot that shit, Nikki. You're like, hold up. Yeah.
John Miller, I am pregnant with
Oh,
like
you baby girl.
Twinkies. In
Oh
fact,
yeah, I'm used to that.
Did you just say you're pregnant with Twinkies?
I'm used to that.
guys, make
I-
sure you
But
speak
I went to
kindly
the
to
store
the
and didn't have
hostesses.
any, and I didn't go to another store.
Okay, make sure you speak kindly to the hostesses. Okay. All right. Thanks.
Hostesses.
Like her?
Yeah, you guys are all hosts. And
Aw.
females
How
are
sweet,
hostesses.
Taco.
Now
So
that
the
bitch, I'm gonna screenshot. No.
And then,
Now that's
then
the
we
new
got
one.
That's what I
then
get
we
for
got
trying
somebody
to
who's
do
gonna
that.
eat
No respect.
a Twinkie.
So now you got to retroact that apocalypse and say, but where are the eyebrows? Because like this isn't you.
No. He keep on going where he's at. I like where this is
Here it
going.
goes. Here we go.
One bite side view
Oh
Love it.
boy.
Look at
down
that.
the hatch.
That's amazing.
Well, I'm not bringing out the ice cream. I'm not allowed.
I need some flipping
There we
Twinkies.
go.
I had those, and then
I said one bite side view, and some kitty came running to the computer, didn't he? Woohoo!
And Judah.
Right back
Judah,
in
like,
it, Greg.
what the hell? Where did her eyebrows go? I'm still putting up this.
Being very phallic
Oh, my-
tonight. Sure.
Some
Oh.
City, some City heard one bite side view, and he came running for the computer, thinking it was me.
Look at Squirrel's picture. Him and Paco would get along.
God.
That's
He
funny.
got to the computer, and he's like, "Oh, that's not what I was coming for."
Not the right person doing the one bite Twinkie. I'm sorry, guys.
I need to get Twinkies, but I went to Aldi's and they don't have Twinkies right now. They usually do. So I got to go to a different store, and I just haven't went to a different store to get them.
Well, did you, how did you do on that
Woodworking.
that little thing in R5?
That
That
was a
little
bit of hell. That was a bit of hell, but I survived.
That is not what I thought you were talking about.
This little thing was a bit of hell. Bossy missed me eat this little thing.
Just a little dab of that stuff will ruin your day. Trust me.
Oh yeah,
kinda
not
ruined
so
it.
good.
Take a toothpick and you, and yeah, trust me, it's no fun.
I
there
seen
goes
Taco
another
put
one.
a whole fucking cheesesteak sandwich in his freaking throat. I was like, my God, have mercy.
No, you see Premier Hill eating some of those Reapers.
That was hell.
I eat
Although
hot
it's
stuff
level.
all the time. Like,
This wasn't good tasting hot stuff though. This is like a chemical taste. It's so disgusting.
Yeah.
what
I'd
is
love
it
to try
called?
Death cap.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
It's 100%. It's a pepper extract. 13 million Scoville unit pepper extract. It's
Oh,
disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
cool.
was an epidural that didn't work. One half of my mouth was on fire. The other half didn't feel a thing. It was an epidural that didn't work.
Wow. That's supposed to kick in.
Who
You know,
sent
John
that?
Wild.
Who sent that to you, R5?
Oh, my devil himself, Andy K.
Hanging in John Wild. Have a good night, buddy. Much love to you, man.
I
I
got
love
no
Devil K.
Twinkies.
Take
I
care,
need
bud.
to get Twinkies next Saturday. I
And get
promise.
better
Next
and get
Saturday
out of
I
there.
will have Twinkies.
I prefer ding dongs.
Ding dongs.
Of course you do, Nick.
Personally, I like the
The chocolate cream filled ding dogs.
Well, what
She
about
likes
ring
the
dings?
ding-a-dong.
Still sounded wrong.
What's wrong with the ring ding? Ring dings are good.
No, the
Yeah,
ones that are
there's a
round,
white
like
one too. There's also a white chocolate one.
Yes, the white chocolate ones are good too.
The ones I mostly like to eat is the coffee cakes from Hostess.
Oh yeah.
Those ones are a little bit better tasting than the ones that Little Debbie's come out. Because you can taste the sugar, you can taste the cinnamon, you can taste everything, but the other ones you can't always taste.
Little Debbie strawberry shortcake rolls.
Oh, good
Oh
Lord.
God, I cannot have strawberry. Don't you dare say strawberry.
Son of a
John
biscuit.
Wild, you have a good night.
Resist those things as a kid.
Oh God, that's so good.
Again, I'll take a bow. Glad I can assist.
Have the ring. Have a
I
ring.
used to eat them, but I found out when you're allergic to strawberries, you cannot have anything strawberry.
Oh, damn.
Mm.
Even artificial strawberry?
Mhm.
That's
What about cherries?
Cherries are
Why
okay
are
for
we
me.
crave strawberries?
How much?
Yeah, they are.
Some people like strawberries. I mean, heck, some people don't. Some people cannot take
Yeah,
the taste
for
of them.
Italian.
If you are a champ, a ding dong is a piece of cake. It's a mimosa.
It's good.
I had ding dongs. I had all these.
Mama,
It's the mama
it's
sota.
mama.
It is a piece of cake. It's a piece of
Oh,
And Judah says, my ass is behaving tonight.
You didn't like my response earlier.
there's one of those
Bet you
Oh,
he cooks his
holy
meals
rolls.
tomorrow.
holies.
That sounded right in so many ways. My ass is behaving.
I bet
Yeah,
you
you're such a damn.
Oh,
Alright.
what
I'm
misbehaving would mean.
You
I'm
can be a
kidding.
mimosa. Now I'm wanting freaking strawberry. God dang you.
I
just
got
I
caused
have one.
COVID,
Want some?
too.
We've my daughter. She made a whole bunch
Somebody
of
that Gil's
chocolate
related to.
strawberries. I'm getting tired, I can tell.
Yeah.
But my daughter made a whole bunch of chocolate covered strawberries. You're welcome to have a few.
We found was it last weekend they had the the big strawberries, the ones that like if they're 2 for $5 for the medium sized ones, the big ones are $5
what I have.
whatever. They had the big ones, the big huge one, and they were $2.99. They were on sale, and I grabbed 2 of them. One my kids just devoured that afternoon when I brought them home for snacks. I sat outside the picnic table eating them. And then that night I chopped up the whole other one. I chopped them all up and I put them in. I put just a sprinkle of sugar on them. I put some water on them. Just put them in the fridge. And I got up in the morning and threw it in the Ninja blender, blended it all up, and then made homemade pancakes. The strawberries on it. Tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. That's the kind of breakfast make Raven have a fucking goddamn hive outbreak and probably asphyxiation, right, buddy? Strawberries.
Pretty much.
By the way, thank you, John.
Yeah. I didn't see that popping on my screen, John. What happened? Oh, it's because I don't have that. Never mind. Probably the reason why.
At least it was the right one this time instead of that freaking little zombie. God, that thing pisses me off.
Is that Streamlabs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
OBS.
playing with that. I'm trying to get it going. I got
Oh, it
plans.
tells you
but-
when someone.
Oh yeah, it's
subscribes to you, even if
Streamlabs.
it's on someone else's
Yeah,
panel.
yeah, yeah. Huh?
Streamlabs.
It tells you when someone subscribes to you, even on someone else's panel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering why this
Or-
John Wild thing popped up in the corner of the thing. I'm like, huh?
That's neat.
Catch Cody has something like that. Anytime somebody donates to him, he literally has this thing comes up and say, "Hey, someone's donated to me." Then he has one in it. Then he has one where he has all these hot dogs come right out of the lady's face. You know which one I'm talking about.
I don't have any clue what you're talking about.
I have no idea either.
Raven, you don't know
You
what
lost
I'm talking
me.
about.
Be honest, buddy. Nobody
No,
knows
no,
what you're
no,
talking
no.
about.
It's
We all
it's
just
like
took a
when,
quick
when
nap.
someone donates. So someone donates to somebody. There's a little screen that comes up
Oh
and
my
says,
God.
"Okay, someone's donating," and it gives different images of a guy driving a lawnmower up on a ramp and crashing.
You look like you're about to fall asleep, Gil.
I'm
Just
still
don't do it for
processing
me,
what
Bill.
Raven's talking about.
Me too.
I'm not sure.
I'm
It's
trying to make it to the 2-hour mark if I can.
it's a way of when you literally
Yeah.
see how people donate. You got to look at some of these people that are
I
doing
think
these streams.
I think what you're talking about is exactly what I want to do. I want to get it down so that when I do start streaming on a regular basis, or just whenever the fuck I feel like it, whatever. If people do throw me donations, it'll have different videos for different levels, whatever that'll play.
Yeah.
That's yeah. That's
That's
what
what
I'm
that's
working
what
on.
it is.
Link and Juna, I'm gonna step
That-
down.
that-
I was just thinking I was going to anyway. Gil, had a great time with both streams tonight.
Good.
Thank you for having me.
You're
Take
always
care of
welcome to be had.
And we didn't get to say
Yeah.
I didn't say it on the last one, so I'll say it now. Have a scrap happy night.
Later.
Good night, Crystal.
Night night.
See ya.
Jonah, if you don't mind just showing your face in the basement just for a brief moment, then you can put it back to your avatar. I just want to make sure that we're not going to get,
Specials.
porn bombed.
We don't want to get weenie whacked.
I get Pornhub.
Just waiting for the thumbs up. Just
Yeah,
show
that's
me
what
the
I was
thumbs up in the
wondering.
basement.
Let's
That's
do
all I
that in the
need.
chat.
Oh God, there's a
Don't
time
put it
that
up
I've seen
anywhere
people
that
do
I
that.
don't wanna
Nikki, are
see
you
it.
eating mayonnaise?
Huh?
Are you eating mayonnaise with your fingers?
No, I'm
What
eating
is that?
Cool Whip.
Oh. Mayonnaise
Why
is
would anyone
disgusting.
mayonnaise by itself?
It's
That
from
sounds-
Why would
Sonic.
anyone eat
Right.
fucking mayonnaise?
And
Yeah.
Jonah,
Oh, you can stop
show
right there.
your face for just a moment.
You don't like
I'll,
Sonic?
I'll put you up, bud.
There's a time that I saw someone do that. They literally palmed.
Yeah,
Porn
I
the
just
heck out-
I don't take a chance anymore. If there's people in the basement and they show their avatar or whatever, or if I don't recognize them, they're just not coming up.
Well,
I just-
Nick, the reason why I was asking
Didn't
about
Judah show himself?
No, it's still the avatar.
It's probably him. He
Yeah,
said
I
he
hope
was
I
coming.
have technical issues.
Well, you got to also understand some people don't always have cameras.
Well, I know, and that's true. But at the same time, I've been porn bombed before.
Yeah.
Damn it, I
You know
know.
what you do?
I really
There's
don't
3
take
dots
that
on the
chance.
side, Gil.
Well, does he not show his face?
No,
in his-
there's 3 dots on the side of his thing. If
Yeah.
you click on it, it'll show where his channel originated, and you can tell if he's real. StreamYard's upgraded.
Well, I mean,
All right, let's give it a
can you
try.
Hey,
click
what's
on the
up?
three dots?
Gil, it's me.
It's
It's him.
me.
There's our good mood camera
That's
or our
that's
good mood lamp.
Buddy.
How are you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
Yourself?
How do you like the Himalayan salt lamp?
I have one of those.
Beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
It's
It's
for
a little
good.
hypnotic.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what it's supposed to
That's-
do, but
that's
every once in a while when I walk by, I lick it.
that's what she said.
Yeah, my wife gets careful to do it.
She did.
That might be the best use of that's what she said that I've heard in a while, actually.
Nikki, what are you doing with your finger?
It's actually pretty well timed.
What are you doing with your finger? What are you
She's eating
eating?
mayonnaise.
Ugh.
Yeah,
It's not
right?
mayonnaise, it's Cool Whip.
Oh, I thought you were going to get ready to say it's
Cool
Paco.
Whip?
I was like, oh, no.
Cool Whip.
God.
Look at that
Oh.
stuff stay
It's
in there. She's
a
just got it sideways. It's just not moving at all.
That's why I'm saying it's frozen.
Wow.
See?
That's what
Okay.
she said.
It's frozen.
Damn.
At least it's not Miracle Whip, I guess.
No, it's
Ugh.
a chocolate shake, but it's
It is
frozen.
a miracle, though.
It's a miracle I can give it up.
Miracle Whip's just as disgusting, if not more disgusting than mayonnaise.
See, when Nikki decides to
Nikki,
order a pizza, she orders a pizza with Italian sausage, an extra Italian sausage,
Hmm.
an extra Italian sausage, and then she screams to the person's pizza, "Where's my Paco?"
Okay, are we? Okay, I gotta go.
Are you serious?
Hmm?
Are you serious?
Serious what?
You leaving?
Oh my god! Yes, I'm being paged.
Wow. I come up and she's just like, gone.
It wasn't you.
Of his punchline, and you're like, oh, yeah, he thought maybe you have got
No,
offended.
no.
See, I
No.
behaved myself all this
No,
time.
Paco. I
and
was
now-
waiting for Paco to answer me, and he answered me. So I'm like, okay, I gotta go.
Oh, okay.
He
I see
wasn't
how it
even
is.
with
Are
you.
you talking to us? Does duty call or what?
Yes. I got stuff to do.
You mean you got places to see and people to do?
Yes.
Whatever. You know, it's a holiday weekend, and you should just, spoil yourself a bit.
Exactly. I'm going to the
Yeah.
party.
This
Okay.
night?
We're having a get together. Damn,
There
talk
you
about me
go.
putting on the spot.
Gonna be violating some social distance.
Hell no.
I'm
My man
just
wears a
kidding. With you.
mask.
I'm just kidding with everybody. I'm hoping everybody's having a good evening.
Daniel, Nikki, thank you for being here.
Yes. Thank you for having
Pa-
me.
See you later, Nikki.
Paco, I would love
good,
to
Nikki.
go to the after party sometime.
And Juna, did you hear what John was trying to put in Paco's head?
No?
That I was after you?
Huh?
He tried saying I was after
What?
you. Yeah.
No.
God.
No. She's sick right now. She's not feeling well right now, and she needs some Paco-Cillin. That's exactly what she needs is some Paco-Cillin.
Or
Yeah.
she needs to lip sync
Gordon!
to the music. Paco.
Hey, wait. Let me say something real quick before we go. Paco,
Okay.
the one I told you about that knows something about what we were talking about is Hardin James, by the way. That's
Pardon?
the one right
Yeah.
there, by the way. And then
And
you'll
me.
know what I'm talking about later when I reiterate.
Me too.
So just remember, Hardin James knows.
I fucking know too.
Yeah. But hi, Hardins. He's my buddy for a long time.
Hello, how are
Yeah,
you?
he's got to be feeling pretty good right about now.
Wait,
He walks
what
in the
do I
room, you're
know?
like, oh, by the way, the other person that knows, that's the
No.
fucking guy right there who just talked. That's him. I got him.
You're ahead of it. Ooh.
But
Okay.
anyway, regarding
Wait.
What do I
Oh,
know?
no, okay. See what I mean? What do I know? What? What do I do?
Yeah, I gotta run. I love you guys.
Oh, and then she takes
Night,
out the
dear.
explanation.
Night,
Have a good night. See ya.
Love you, mean it.
Yeah.
nothing.
but
Yeah.
Right.
You love us, but
What that
I'm not so
weekend?
sure about Harden. Excuse me.
oh, that
by the way.
wow,
Excuse me.
wow,
9.9.
Mike check, one.
There you go.
Man, that chipped
Okay,
the paint
guys.
off my
I'll see you
ceiling.
later. And then Juna, no, it's not your fault. I'm leaving.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Good night, everybody. Love you.
Take care.
Yeah.
Take care.
Bye.
Good.
Bye.
That's like the longest goodbye ever.
I know, right?
I think he started saying goodbye at 12:54.
I know that Gil.
No,
I know
106.
Gil was talking about of having content on channels. About mine, about doing the music that I do on my channels, which I do mixes of many different record companies' music labels. I take their tracks and basically promote them on my channel. I mean, I'm not even close to being monetized, but I get people from all around the excuse me, all around the world that listen to it. And I try to do one maybe
most
once
recent
every.
ones too was actually really good.
Well, it some people are like, oh, you can make one of those in no time. I said, well, it's not that easy. You've got to get your tracks. You got to put your correct track placement. You have to do the mix. You have to do the art templates for the ID that you put, the artist, the song, and the company. That way you're advertising their track. And basically, they come in, they monetize what I put up, and then they make money off of my video. It's how they do it. But I do it because I enjoy it.
That is cool. That is cool.
But yeah, but pretty much everything that I play, if you would play in, like, say for instance, if you were monetized, it would be monetized for them. It would strike your channel for a copyright. They would come in and claim it.
Copyright.
And well, there's some channels that are cool about it. Hence Injuna Deep, Injuna Beats, which are the two subgenres of the front of my name because I'm a huge fan of them. Know a lot of the DJs, good friends, and you have some that just don't like to do it, and they'll strike it and say, hey, you're not going to play this. And if you get too many of them, they can erase your channel, which really sucks.
I've seen that happen to a lot of these React channels too, and a lot of reactors are kind of trying to tread the line to not get copyright strikes.
But do they
Yeah,
allow you? Are you saying that for you or people that try to take the music and use it as their own?
Basically, I put a disclaimer on my channel stating that, that this is solely for purposes of promotion. I do not claim the ownership rights or monetize this stream in any of my favor. It goes to the respected artist, to the record company. Some are good with it, some are not. And then some, because sometimes when you upload something, it'll have a green, a yellow, or a red dot. If it's a red dot, the company's like, nope, you're not going to do it. Green, you're good, but the company is going to come in and monetize that song for that period of time on your video. It's the same thing. Because a lot of DJs lately have had a lot of trouble on YouTube with playing music, and they have moved to Twitch and they've moved to Facebook Live. And now Facebook is starting to go after the DJs that play live. So what's happening is they're getting hushed on certain songs that are copyright. So basically they're playing, but you're not hearing it because YouTube has come in and hushed it because it's copyright.
Wow.
And they're thinking they're trying to steal it, but they're really not. They're actually trying to promote the song.
Squirrel, you look like
That does happen to a lot of people.
No, sorry, man. I'm just I had a long email conversation with my boss earlier today, and then I kind of faded off the email conversation and spent time with family because it's Sunday. So I was just reading his long response. Sorry, I'm looking down.
Oh, no worries. No worries. I was just about to
I
say.
think
He was talking about his music and everything, so I was just kind of letting him go. So
Yeah,
I
no, of course.
didn't
Well, no, it literally looked like your eyes were closed. You were looking
no.
down.
looking down. Yeah.
Closed.
the worst case scenario that ever happened was an artist that was doing a live stream got his stream ended after he got a copyright strike from the song that he produced himself on his own channel. That's how bad YouTube's got. YouTube struck his own song that he created. The company, there's certain bots, like the big bot that watches my copyrights is Merlin, and that's the big bot that takes care of the big record companies, and they'll say, hey, this goes here, it's on behalf of Injuna Beats and Injuna Deep, and it's licensed to this artist, and this is the song. And each one, if you go through the description on the mix, you can see each one that's by each individual record company. But yeah,
Well,
it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, people create things, and when you want to use them, that's what happens. Not everybody's cool with people using their music. I understand that too. When you talk about YouTube, I mean, Facebook Live,
Yeah.
I got a record player for Christmas 2 years ago, and I've been wanting a record player for a while. I've got a pretty big record collection, and I have an old cabinet from the 1940s, and everything still works, but I can't find the needle for that record player. So my wife got me a smaller record player just so I could play the records. And I was all excited. It was snowing outside. We had just woken up. It was our first Christmas in our house. We had bought our own first house, And my wife got me a record player that Christmas. It'd been, we moved in almost in January, so we'd been here almost a year, but it was our first Christmas. And it was so it was very emotional for me. Like, oh man, I finally got my record player that I wanted. And I went and got out Bing Crosby White Christmas, and I put it on. I was listening to it, and I recorded Bing Crosby's White Christmas playing. And I turned the camera, and so you could see the window, and it's snowing outside. It was beautiful. I put up on Facebook. 3 seconds later, everyone's commenting, going, "This would have been a lot cooler if you'd have put music to it." Within 3 seconds, they yanked the song out of the video, so the video just had no sound. They just yanked the sound.
They hushed it.
Playing a copyrighted song, right?
Because it is White Christmas is one of the most played Christmas songs.
Every year it comes up my Facebook memories. I'm like, yeah, there you go. There's that fucking useless clip with no music.
I had to do that with. I mean, there were several songs that I used from a website called Hook Sounds, and they were free at the time. The music was free at the time, and I used a lot of that music in my outro. Well, they decided to make it premium, and instead of allowing people prior to them making it premium, letting it slide prior to that date, they decided to just copyright it all. So I got yellow. I got the no commission tags on all of them, and I had to hush it myself in order to.
They should have at least given you a notice.
Well, they did. They did. They kept shooting me email after email after email after. Well, you're talking about Hook Sounds?
Yes.
No, they didn't give me any notice. Fuckers.
That's not cool.
I use music with the exception of one time when I intentionally used a copywritten song just a few weeks ago, intentionally. Other than that, because I was like, screw it, whatever, man. I'll take the hit. I don't care, All it's gonna do is take the money if I monetize it, which that ain't. We're no situation to be doing that right now. But anyway.
Well,
I use all YouTube. I use all YouTube music, all of it. That's all I use. So I just go through, and you just got to search around. You can find some cool shit in there,
Just have to search for royalty free.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the YouTube music library. It's all royalty free. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you that during this time right now is the roughest time because YouTube, of course, is on a skeleton crew. So their bots are super geared up to be
shoot now,
really picky with what's going on.
So a computer
and certain
will shut
triggers,
you down, and then to get it go live again after the computer shuts you down, you have to talk to a real person. So you got to roll the dice and hope that you get one of the 5 people in India that's manning the phones to walk you through taking that strike off your channel. You know.
Well, there's been a lot of people getting struck for no reason whatsoever, and people getting their channels taken for no reason whatsoever. And then it gets to the point where they have to have people like Nikki, who has friends, to help, because a lot of channels lately have been getting botted, and that's a big issue lately. Where you only got like 10 or 15 people in the chat, and then you notice that your chat numbers are up into 300s. It's like,
yeah, we were talking about that earlier. It's the stupidest thing.
It is. It is.
I have
People pay for that. People have to pay for that.
What?
From what I understand, to put extra people in your chat that aren't there.
I hear that it's a paid for service, but I also see it happening to people, and a lot of times they're like, I don't know what the hell's going on. Are they all like just playing coy, or
what's happening is people are using these bots and they're trying to mess up people's algorithms,
Right.
and you're trying to throw their channels off whack. Now, lately, of course, there's been the purge where people have lost many followers. I've lost between 7 and 10. Some people have lost up to 200, 300 that I've seen. But basically, I went through my channels and I noticed quite a few people that I was no longer subscribed to, and I'm like, what's going on? So I went back and I'm like, I know that I was subscribed to this person, and now they're telling me that I'm not subscribed. So I went back and apologize for it.
Do you see this red line going across their channel where they used to have their channels? Saying this channel's been pulled by YouTube or the YouTubers?
Basically, what I've seen is I've seen some where they say the channel has been pulled due to YouTube policy standards, and it's just a blank space, no content, nothing.
Good to see you, Inspired John.
Oh, what they call it is a copyright or being totally saying that you cannot see this people, and then you see people remake their channels, redo it, get a lot of their content back and stuff like that.
people get shadow banned too? You know?
All right. Well, guys, we're past the 2-hour mark. I think I'm going to go ahead and end it.
Okay.
Yeah, 1:15 here too.
Live streaming.
Hey, Gil, thank you for having me on your panel. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank
Hey,
you.
Nero.
It was an honor.
Hey, absolutely.
always good to see you, Bob. Thanks, man. I appreciate you having me up, man. It's good
Yeah.
catching up with you.
Time.
Good seeing you, Raven, Squirrel, Sterling, and everybody in the chat. Thank you.
Mhm.
You guys stay
Everybody.
safe and you guys stay healthy.
You
You
too.
too.
Healthy. Wash
You
your
too.
hands. Wash your ass.
That's right.
Well,
Guys, have a scrap happy day. I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.
all right. See you.